everyone, Firebird here, and today we are back with some more Star Wars: The Old Republic. So last time we left off, we were doing the planet arc for Tatooine, and we stopped at about 30 and a half minutes. So let's get started.
This is Captain Gola, Reclamation Service Outpost 701. It's good to see you again. My team's still searching for the Zerka base, but we've hit a snag that, frankly, we can't handle ourselves.
Bring me up to speed.
After you left for the Jawas, Lord Silthar had a vision. Something about the natives, the Sand People. He flew a speeder into the Dune Sea, but we lost the tracking signal in an energy storm. Silthar was summoning lightning.
Why would Silthar go out there alone?
Lord Silthar was following a dream. The same way he found the lost temple of Zeost and the crystal caves of Molivar. He told me the Sand People and their spirit guides were the key. He was looking for some sort of compass.
The natives. What are they? What could they do to Silthar?
I don't know. They're savages. Still, I wouldn't think they could kill him alone. Find the spirit guides and find him. When you have answers, come to our forward outpost. Otherwise, I don't know how this mission can succeed.
Started.
Who'd have thought a hole in the ground could be so majestic?
You know what? I'm gonna skip the bonus objective since I'm already 31. As much as I would like to do the bonus objective, I do not have time.
You're gonna get it now.
Lord Silthar?
Did Captain Gola send you? Such a good man. A pity he didn't send young Hale, but the honor is yours. You will hear my last words.
What happened to you?
The Force called me into the desert. I sensed what Circa found, an alien power. I saw a white room. I thought the Sand People would know the land's secrets. I murdered them, stole their thoughts to find this cave. I knew victory before they destroyed me.
I followed the shaman's compass. But what is this place?
It is a cave of secrets. My journey here was not for nothing. Circa built its base over a site from the natives' myths. A forbidden land. The paintings in the cave show the way. Find them. Record them. Gola and his men, they...
You're a creep, Silthar, but you paid your bills. More than I can say for some.
Find the paintings. But beware. Beware the thing in the white room.
Quite a setup the Imperial Reclamation Service has got out here. I wonder what they're hoping to dig up.
Hale, check on Keeler and the others. See if they figured out anything with the artifact.
Sir, I'd like to hear what happened.
Follow orders. I'll brief everyone later. You look like you've been to the Dune Sea and back. I've sent for Water and Kolto, but we've been waiting for word. Any sign of Darth Silthar?
He didn't make it. He fell to the Sand People and their servants.
Damn it. We all felt it, but we weren't sure. We're not blasted Sith. Without Silthar, we're just archaeologists with guns. Without him, this whole expedition falls apart.
It isn't over yet. I know where to find the Zerka base.
What are you talking about?
Captain Gola!
Blast Hale, now's not the time.
The artifact. The one the Jawas found. It's got Kayla. We disabled the dampeners, and there was a flash.
What? Start containment procedures now.
Secien actes de vertine.
Captain Gola, care to explain this?
I don't know. Keeler, are you in there?
Kabies me tete verfrost, jan teto gisek. Jachroste diest, tegej marwar.
Okay, that was interesting.
Those creatures. They were my team.
Sir, I think Perrin escaped. He was heading into the desert toward the tribal settlement.
Blast. We'll mourn later. You remember the sons of Palawa. You hit them hard in Mos Ila, but their main village is just a few clicks out. If that creature reaches them, this could get very ugly.
Not sure how you arrived at that.
Basic rule of xenoarchaeology. You don't unleash a foreign technology into a population center, especially one with a man-machine interface. Worst case, the technology that changed Perrin could replicate. Every person in the settlement could be transformed.
No one deserves to suffer like that.
I can't say I disagree. I'm not optimistic, though. Reclamation Service protocol for contaminated sites mandates atomic heat cleansing of everything within a 100-meter radius. We've got a store of beradium explosives for that purpose. Enough to obliterate the Sun's cave village. But I hope it won't come to that.
What choice do we have?
If you're lucky, maybe you can take out Perrin before he reaches the settlement. Otherwise, plant the explosives, be careful with them, around the caves. One way or another, the contamination has to be eliminated.
guys are way too slow.
You. I knew the Empire used dishonorable tactics, but the ghost of the desert, do you know what it does to people?
Listen to me. The Empire isn't responsible for this attack.
It's a coincidence, then? Within the first minute, that terror changed good villagers into murderous machines. There's a war going on in these caves. Now I'll give my brothers the chance to win by keeping you from interfering.
To destroy those monsters, you'll need my help.
You began this feud. Why would you help now?
This is the right thing to do. That should be enough.
Never thought you were going to say that. If you really want to assist, I'll tell the others to let you through, at least until the crisis is over. If we destroy the ghosts fast enough, maybe we can stop them from replicating. But if even one survives, we start all over again.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do. It's the only thing to do.
Trouble on the way.
Boys, I'd seal the door behind me because this is gonna be a blast fest. Nope.
The ghosts of the desert are gone, and the wind is still. The village is secure.
All right. Incinerate the corpses.
Yes, brother.
You saved our village. You know the sands well.
I did what had to be done.
To your credit, it will take time to rebuild the settlement. Time we shouldn't spend in pointless battle. You acted honorably, and the blood feud can end.
You don't know how pleased I am to hear that.
However, I can't help suspecting you caused this attack. Intentionally or not, you awakened the desert's terrors. Leave our settlement. Leave Tatooine altogether. Never let us see you here again.
Are the power readings stable?
Yes, sir. The stasis field's online.
Keep it that way. I don't want the artifact powering up again. You're looking all right. You caught up with that monster?
The ghosts of the desert live no more.
I'll take that as an affirmative. Are the power...
Yes, keep...
You're looking all right.
The Sons of Palawa are safe, and the infected have been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
You don't know how glad I am to hear that. Those artifacts Zerka found, they must be capable of infecting people, transforming them. I don't know why you'd build a device like that. But some species did, long before humans lived on Tatooine. And the Reclamation Service has the job of bringing those artifacts home. Are you with us?
I start a job, I see it through.
I respect that. I could say the same thing, but for different reasons. The Empire kills deserters. What we've just experienced, the artifact powering on the takeover, I'm willing to bet Zerka went through the same thing. If we knew where to start looking for Zerka's base, we could scan for the artifact's power signal, track down the laboratory. Too bad Silthar didn't get more data.
The base is in the Sand People's cursed land. These drawings should show the way.
This? It's primitive, but it looks like a native map. We'll check its age, calculate the geographical changes since its creation.
I think we have it, sir. The natives' forbidden zone is in Sector 22G. I can start outfitting a probe immediately. Once you're in position, use this signal device to call the droid. It'll launch from here.
In the meantime, we've got friends to bury.
Dude, I would rather incinerate them than bury them. You don't know how bad the infection goes. It could be based off a touch for all we know.
Why to set up the Imperial Reclamation
Travel route is confirmed.
And the imprisoned one, if I remember correctly, the imprisoned one came from an operation called the Eternity Vault. I don't remember exactly. But there was a flashpoint called the Eternity Vault, which is one of the, or the, there was an operation, correction, that was called the Eternity Vault, and it was basically a very powerful being locked away in the vault. I don't know by who, but basically, there's a during the conversation, there was a risk of him getting loose because certain people, opened what's similar to a Pandora's box, and it was not pretty. Think of it like this, only worse. An entire vault full of them. And this vault has multiple floors and even a iron, or an infernal. No, it's the infernal one. Anyway, there's a part in the operation that basically you have to take each member and put them on one of the infernal council, and you cannot interfere with the others. That is until you defeat the one you have. That is the only rule.
Not just the pretty
That's the
sidekick
rule
buster.
about this that engagement, is that you cannot interfere with the other duels until you deal with yours, if I remember correctly. And it's one-on-one. It's not a 1-on-1.5 or anything like that. It's solely one-on-one. No, and it's, hang on.
Can you hear me? There's a sandstorm coming in, but I wanted to report. The droid's locked onto an underground power signature. Must be an artifact in the Zerka base. We've also found some kind of recorded message.
Don't leave me hanging.
Patching it through now.
Is this thing working? Last. Security Officer Gromick here. I'm the last man out. We've been ordered to seal Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. The base was compromised. We thought we had the problem contained to the artifact cave, but it didn't last. Okay, sealing the doors now. Anyone who sees this, don't come in. You don't want to. You really don't want to.
They lost the whole base. Imagine that. We've got fragmentary codes and coordinates, but you'll need to run additional scans to unlock the base. There may be more messages, too. We both know if anything is still alive in that base, you're our best chance at retrieving Zerka's artifacts. You'll have to go alone.
I'll check back in when I got something.
Sounds like a plan. My team, those of us who are left, will be waiting. Part of me wishes I were going. Zerka found something unthinkably old and alien. But this is how it has to happen. Gola out.
Oh God, this is edgy, to say the least. Wish I had stealth right about now.
Dr. Sopran here. We finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully, we'll find something useful. Zerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
Yeah, a fortune in death. This is why I don't like Zerka. Zerka opens bottles that should never be opened. And stuff like this is a prime example of Zerka overstepping its bounds. Going into stuff that they really should not mess with. There's some secrets that are left buried.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, worker safety is one of Zerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
God, this is just getting more and more irritating. Zerka, as many security protocols as they add, and as many deaths they cause on their own, you really don't know how to not pick at the wrong target. They picked the wrong thing to mess with yet again.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
No, it's the Infernal one that was in the operation, if I remember correctly. And I think it's the Infinite Empire that locked him away. I don't remember exactly, but if I remember correctly, the Infinite Empire locked away the Imprisoned One, or the Infernal One, or whichever one it was in that operation. Along with all the creations it ever made.
Not just the pretty sidekick, Buster.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
And that's your mistake. You popped open Pandora's box, and you have no idea what it does. It's again overstepping your bounds. Opening the wrong and using the wrong key to basically open the box. Something I noticed is that there are certain things that are best left buried. And I mean that, knowing what I know.
Pretty sidekick, Buster.
This is Director Antaean to all Zerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Tas men jetzt gefolgt war, egal jetzt denkt die.
Yep. Again. And this is what happens when you open the box. That you have no idea what it does. Even with all the scans and remote control devices you have. Honestly, if it was me, I'd probably bombard the damn thing from orbit.
You're gonna get it now.
The moment I got a hold of that location, I would bombard it from orbit. What a whole damn fleet had. Or take a team in and basically incinerate and bury the entire facility without any sort of way out.
Consider that Zerka abandoned this place for a reason. Maybe we shouldn't be poking around.
You think? You think, Mako? Gee, what gave you that idea? Definitely gotta go.
Just had to put my mind to it.
Yep, definitely Infinite Empire tech. Nope. Burn, burn, burn.
Efter det ser bjära törda malhebje. Bibien fruktar mig filtöfna makappe.
You called yourself the imprisoned one?
As bialbien tisere basamana. Des matsen keijum. Maestrame huruba. Kefter da se bjära törda malhebje.
Your people trapped you on Tatooine.
Tektiv mule helem, zies ni trida. Des matsen keijum. Maestrame huruba.
You're mighty proud of yourself, aren't you?
Argit, des bienes descire. Temor, torete lorn, sabiens ventetos, telerestia.
And just so that you know, the same could be said about the Imperial Reclamation Service. They keep opening up because they open boxes just as much as, not nearly as much as Zerg, but they open private boxes. Holy shit. Yep, I'm destroying this thing once and for all. Too many lives have already been lost on this damn thing.
The diamond limiter and Tirans. Zinesti hidruli, das bruli fihed andankwa. Ibn frukta mi filter namakape.
You want to say anything else before I destroy you?
For gengablili. Jagdiv muli hedem, ziasni tridat. Terdem fuden.
You've lived too long already.
That thing lived way too damn long to be worth the trouble. Oh shit, I didn't even realize it was 56 minutes into the video.
Quite a setup the Imperial Reclamation Service has got out here. I wonder what they're hoping to dig up.
Well, look who's back. I was afraid we'd lost you to that Zerka tomb. It's good to see you alive. I'm sure you want to rest up, but I'd like to hear. Did you find the artifacts?
I found a creature, a Rakata, trapped in one of the devices. It's been buried under the desert all this time.
Could you communicate with the creature? Can we talk to it?
I didn't have any choice. It tried to kill me. I destroyed it.
I understand. I've heard stories. Service members discover ancient droids, lost colonies. It never ends well. Still, we've got one artifact, and there's always Zerka's records. It's a victory, if not one for the history books. With Darth Silthar gone, I am in charge. You ever need our help, you know where to find me.
I've had an interesting time here, Captain. Maybe we'll do it again someday.
Maybe we will, at that. Safe journeys out there. And be careful. This galaxy has a lot of old secrets. Once you start seeing them, they tend to start looking back.
Alright, that's the story for the planet arc for Tatooine. Gonna go back to the ship and then log, or at least close the video out. Alright, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Laters, everyone.